Hello, we are working on the adaptations overall theme. This is Center 3 of our seed dispersal unit. This is a really fun one, very hands-on and experimental. It is the Seed Travel Experiment Center. So as always, there's some background information in the envelope that you can kind of talk to students about how they have noticed seeds travel. For example, when we walk our dog, he likes to really get up in the bush to do his business, and then he comes out with seeds on him. So you can see if they have any examples like that. And then you're going to do some hands-on experimenting. Please bring in seeds. Go out into your yard. It's a great time of year for gathering seeds. Try to bring some in that, like dandelion seeds are really good for the wind test, because we have 3 tests. Let me talk about that first. We have the wind test, where we will have a fan that you can plug in, and I would put it on high. And then whatever seeds you have, students can take turns dropping it into the stream of air and seeing which ones get carried and how far. There will be a measuring tape in here, so you can actually measure which one goes the farthest, kind of make it a little friendly competition. There will be little half sheets of paper where they can make observations. There's also, for the younger kids, there's also a bigger dry erase laminated sheet that teachers can kind of do that. Or if you can borrow a part of the chalkboard, or I think there's a dry erase board in the elf closet, you could make some observations on there with dry erase markers. But you can either do it as a group, or you can have them kind of do it depending on the age and ability of your group. So the wind test uses the fan. The water test, we will have a couple bins that you can put some water in. The idea is if it floats, it's more likely to get carried downstream if it drops into a river. If it sinks to the bottom, probably not going to be very effective to grow via being moved around in the water. So doing some observations with water. And then the last one is the hitchhiker test. And there will be a variety of materials, and you can bring some in as well. I have like some cotton batting and some different types of materials, so you can sprinkle some different seeds around and kind of just see what decides to hitchhike. So the sticky burrier seeds are gonna be the ones that stick to the dog and then get deposited when the dog rolls in the park, So talking about how the different structures of the seeds lend them to different types of traveling, and how that traveling helps them move away from the mother plant, because if they're just in the shade of the mother plant, they're not going to grow. They have to get some space and get away where they can flourish. So a really fun one. There's also a couple of, have them look at the seeds and try to describe what the exact adaptations are that allow them to travel the way they do. And yeah, just let them have fun with it and be scientists. And if you have any questions, or if we're running low on anything, you can email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com.